Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. How do you hunt bourbon?
Shh. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting.
So, I had that awesome picture up there, and it's not a flex by any stretch of the imagination, but everything up on this table I was able to get this year. And the point behind it is that, like I said, I'm not trying to say, oh, look what I got, not what you got, and this, that, and there. And there's so many people out there that get so much better stuff. The point behind it is how I hunt bourbon. Right now is allocated season. This weekend, Alabama's going to have their big bourbon drop. I didn't get a number, but is that going to dissuade me from spending the night away from my family in the cold to potentially get something interesting? No. My wife puts up with me and tolerates me, which I appreciate. So does my son. They know once a month I'm probably going to go camp somewhere for the night, talk to a bunch of guys, maybe have a bourbon or two, and just, have a good time with it. But, at this time of year, this is when you get to cash in on a lot of things. And so I'll go through, I've got, like I said, I've got some pretty cool bottles up here. But every one of these all have a different story behind them. You know, uh, if Stag right here, 22A. Terrence, awesome member of the channel. He happened to be coming in town. We met up. He brought me to one of his honey holes. We went through a lot of things and we found this awesome opportunity where you can get one of these stags if you built one of these store picks. And it's like one of my absolute favorite bottles of the year. But what this boils down to is you've got a few different rules when you hunt allocated stuff. First is understanding your surroundings. Understand the different liquor stores in the area. Understand that when they have allocated product in, it's because they've had to buy a certain amount of product during the year, and their distributor rewards them by getting them specific allocated products. So there's a cost of doing business that they've had to do to get these allocated bottles. So they're not just going to give them away to anyone that walks in the store for the first time at MSRP. It's not going to happen. You may find once in a blue moon something up on the counter at MSRP, which is considered allocated, that you're going to get at MSRP that you've never been there before. They're going to take care of the customers who take care of them. If you're a customer that comes in a lot, does business there, they're going to kind of look out for you. So understand your environment. Understand that. Understand what stores you enjoy doing business with and build that relationship. The most important thing in any allocated hunting is the human element. Build relationships with people. Build relationships with the store owners, the managers there, and be genuine. Don't just show up and say, hey, what you got in the back? That's all I'm interested in. Talk to them about products. They're very knowledgeable. Give them some feedback on some of the things that you like, that you think might do well. I have good relationships with all the stores that I go in with because I'm genuinely interested in the business. I want to know what makes them successful. I want to know, how their business plan works. And they're not going to give me all the nuts and bolts, but we'll have general talks. And it's because I'm genuinely interested. Sometimes they'll say, hey, we've got this. Are you interested in this? Because I've done a lot of other business there. I try a lot of bottles and stuff that hopefully a lot of people haven't seen because I want to do businesses with these places. I want to check out other stuff. But that one of the benefits of that relationship is that I can potentially get some other stuff. And it's not the direct reason why I have those relationships. I genuinely am interested in my local businesses. But one of the byproducts of that is if you're genuine and you're doing business there, they're going to want to take care of you. And it works out well that way. And also ask them if they have different programs. Outside of the lottery this weekend, One of the local businesses I do a lot of business with, Maple Party, aka The Affair, I'm in the points club there. Points club's ending this weekend. I'm going to be very high up in the points. And so I have an opportunity to get a fantastic bottle at MSRP because he does all of his stuff at MSRP. It'll never be, now from time to time, he'll take stuff and just put it out on the shelves, kind of like Easter eggs. And if people find them, that's super cool. But he really genuinely wants the people that come in and do business with him to have an opportunity for something special towards the end of the year, whether you want to use that towards a gift for somebody, whether you just want a super special pour on your bar. And then during the year, where depending on where your points are, someone from the staff may call and say, hey, we got one of these in. We notice it kind of fits your profile. Are you interested in that? And I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool stuff. But it boils down to the human element. You've gone in there, you've met people, you're genuine with them. They told me about the program. I joined the program. And now at the end of the year, I have an opportunity. Bourbon drop in Alabama. I don't have a snowball's chance at anything super special because I didn't get one of the lottery numbers. But I'm going to hang out with some friends. We're going to have some pours. And I may get some interesting things. But it's what kind of time are you putting in specifically with a lottery like that? And what kind of human element are you going to put in? When I look at a lot of these bottles, every one of them has some kind of a human element to it. And I think that's very, very neat. I've got this Hancock right here. I can't find them in my area. They're on the allocated list. Have a conversation with Jesus, the Bloody 81, member of this channel. And he's like, hey, what do you think about this? And I'm like, dude, I'd love that bottle. I can't find it here. And, the human element, the contacts. And that's where we kind of go into the tribe. The majority of these bottles up here, I wouldn't have without the tribe. It doesn't matter if it's the Hancock, both of these E.H. Taylors. This 13th Colony, I wouldn't have that unless Jeremy said, hey, because I've been hunting it hard. I've been letting people know I'm hunting hard. I was floundering. I couldn't find it. Jeremy's like, hey, I found one of these for you. It's a little bit more than MSRP, but if you're interested, I'll get it. I'm like, dude, get it. And that's the last part about this is your tribe. You want to understand the businesses. You want to be genuine when you go into the business and have that human touch, that human quality. But the most important human connection you're going to have is your whiskey tribe. I would be absolutely nothing. I won't say nothing. I'll still be able to get some bourbons, but the majority of the amazing things that I get is due to you guys. You guys put me on to things locally. You guys tell me about things. You guys have sent me things. And I've tried to reciprocate and get some things back out to people because I want people to try them. But your tribe is the most important thing you're going to have. I mean, I wouldn't have so many wonderful things. Golly, I just looking at this yesterday, Tanya Votts. I mean, she got me 2 bottles, a Castle and Key single barrel, and this Woodford right here. I mean, stuff like that. I wouldn't have that opportunity to get without the tribe, and you guys have been just amazing to me. So when you look at things, when you're going to hunt allocated, is understand the business. Understand the different types of programs that are in your area, the lotteries, the different points clubs, things like that. Understand, and be genuine with the teams that you go to at these liquor stores. Spend some money there, and they'll eventually take care of you. And if you've got to a place where you just felt like you've been strung along, move your money somewhere else. But the biggest thing that you're going to have is your tribe. Get together with people that enjoy bourbon, that want to share things, that want to share information, want to share pours, or willing to help you out on picking up bottles for you. Make sure you reimburse them, of course. But things like that, because without your tribe on things like that, that's where I grow the most. So allocated seasons here. I've got a game plan for this weekend. I'm hoping I'm going to pick up some fantastic bottles, and I'll share that hopefully Sunday. But I would be absolutely toast and shot up in the water without my tribe. So you guys are the most important thing for bourbon hunting. So make sure you get your tribe together. Find the people that like to have a bourbon, that like to do things, that maybe can put you in a direction on certain things. I got put onto so many great different types of whiskeys, bourbons, ryes because of the tribe. But I know I'm a little bit loquacious there, and I know that that thumbnail was like, oh, but I'm like, it's not trying to show off. It's trying to show what could potentially be available. And if you only get one or two or three of a bottle like that you like during the year, and you can add that to your bar, I mean, that's fantastic. So join the lotteries, do all that good stuff and spend some time in it. Get to know the businesses, build up your tribe, and you'll be very, very successful at allocated season. And like I said, Sunday, I'm hoping to have a video about some of the things I was able to pick up at the Alabama as a walk-up, and then hopefully the Points Club, I think it's ending this weekend. I'll be able to pick up something from that. So look and see what else is out there. But I would absolutely love if you shared in the comments some of the most amazing finds that you've got this year. What are some of the bottles that you found, and how did you find them? Was it a relationship? Was it through a different, Points Club or some kind of a strategy that you had? Was it through your tribe? But like I said, I know I was long-winded today, but I thank you all for all that you've done for me, because none of this would be possible, really, truly, without you. You guys put me onto so many different things. I hope your work day goes by fast. I hope your off time with your family goes by slow. Cheers, and God bless. Thank you.